Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Paper Mario, the third installment of the popular Paper Mario series. Let's get started. Press 2 to play. As you can see there, I've got me my original file, my practice file. Let's make a save in file number 4. You guys thought I was going to choose 3, didn't you? Right, let's choose my regular LP name, AMP YT. There we go. All good and done. Right, sit back, relax, and enjoy a cutscene. A really long cutscene. Let's go! I like how they have matching colour cups. Luigi wants a kablooey, whatever one of those could be these days. Oh, I don't know, every time you visit Mushroom Castle something bad always happens. You guys should just stay at home. Worst Toad impression ever. That's because my throat wasn't croaky enough. Really? This comes as a shock to you? This happens like on a weekly basis. What? Really? You had to ask? Oh, penny dropped. That guy. Yep, Mario's just clicked as well. Like he doesn't do this on a weekly basis. Mario Brothers. Meanwhile, in a land not too far away, Bowser laughs to himself. Is this going to involve spaceships and giant hooks? Yay! Like you don't try to do that every week. Yay! I love it when Bowser stomps on the ground. Did Luigi really just try to insult Bowser by calling him his name? Mario! Well, that's a pretty little cage you've got there, Peach. Ooh, who's this guy? Who's Count Bleck? That's what I was thinking, Koopa. Oh, he's Count Bleck. He likes to talk about himself in the third person. Yes, Luigi, all worlds.
Oh, mamma mia! No, purple squares. What will I do?
Oi, oi, Bowser's getting tough. Just for a laugh, you know. He's got no real need for it, but he'll just take you lot anyway. Just for shits and giggles. And now we're back. What the fuck do you think? He stood up with his eyes open. I love Mayo's little voice clips in this game, they're brilliant. Come with me if you want to leave. Worst Arnie impression ever, but you know, fuck it.
Me? Oh no!
Isn't that pretty? It's come straight from Twilight Princess to make a cameo appearance in Super Paper Mario. I've never actually selected no. This way. Reminds me eerily of the Little Sisters. Alright everybody, let's start playing Super Paper Mario for real. Hi, hello, welcome to this new LP. Wow. I'm already at a loss for what to say, but let's take this rather unconvincing lift all the way down that actually turns at a right angle, which a lift should not be able to do. And what we need to do, as you guys clearly saw, is put the pure heart inside the column. Tippy will lead the way because we have absolutely no idea where we're going. Well, I do because I've played this game enough times. In fact, I've only ever played through and completed this game 3 times. I guess we have to take the lift up. If I remember rightly. That just completely contradicts what I just said there. Yeah, I played this game before. I think it's this way. But yeah, that's going to be the main objective of this game. We need to collect 8 pure hearts, 1 from each world, with the exception of this first one. And what we need to do, we need to find stone pillars in various parts of town, and we need to place the heart pillars inside these, the heart stone inside these heart pillars. Will do. We just press up, and boom. A magical distortion effect, et voila! This will open the world, this will open the door to the first world. And there we go. Just like magic, just draws itself from thin air. Thank you, Tippy. That was most exhausting of me. Right, let's return to Merlin's house. Well, I say return, but we're not really returning because we haven't even been there yet. So let's catch the lift back down to the ground floor, and then we head straight to Merlin's house. I think you can skip the lift animation because there's only so many times you're just going to want to go through it. Right, Merlin's house is not there. It's just a little bit along here. And of course, got ourselves an inn there. We've got various pieces of shops in flip side. You know what? I think Tippy's right. So let's hit the save block, save our game, blah blah blah. We're all aware of how save blocks work in Paper Mario, so let's just head into Merlin. Where's Merlin when he's at home? When he's not at home. Okay, one of the things you can do, which isn't actually going to work at the moment, so I'm just going to leave that explanation for later. Oh, of course, Merlin was back. I could have sworn he said meet him back at Merlin's house. Well, Merlin must still be up there then. I have played this game, honest. Oh, there he is, yes. I could have sworn he said meet us back at his house. Oh, whatever. So I see. Is it pornography? I really like pornography. If it's not pornography, it's at least, 100 rings. Or coins. Woohoo! I got a reset button for that. I'm looking forward to the flip technique. Or was it dimension technique? I can't remember what it was. I got a terrible short-term memory. Right, guys and girls, let's begin the first world. There's two of them. What in blazing bog rats? Yes, as you guys can see, this little character here is a shapeshifter. She'll reveal her true form at some point in the future. Go on, why are you disguised as Bowser? Just stomp on him. Go on, there's nothing that Bowser can't beat. There's nothing that can take down Bowser. I do like the casual way that Blake's secretary speaks in Nastasia. She's like, yeah, okay, right, that sort of thing. You know, she's very cash. And he's clearly very Scottish. Don't forget about Bowser. I like the ideas of interdimensional dimensioners. For Paper Mario. Let's begin. I do like how each world starts off and it just draws itself. And I'm also very, very fond of this very first theme. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Lineland Road. Those of you with a keen pair of ears will realise that this is a remix of Super Mario Bros. Overworld and one of the Overworld themes from Super Mario World. Ah, see, this is what I was talking about earlier. So let's just quickly demonstrate that ability now. You point the Wiimote at the screen. If you point at Mario, I believe Tippy already just said that, she explains what you're supposed to do. There we are. I do like the doo-doo, doo-doo sound effect that's going on there. Right, enough of that. Let's get going. Lineland Road. And of course, in traditional style, our first enemy is a Goomba. And in also typical traditional style, it pays homage to the original Super Mario Bros. Now, this game takes a radical departure from the original... Oh, hang on, what we got over here? Oh, lovely, a dried shroom. This departure from the other Paper Mario games, and the fact that you guys can clearly see it's a 2D side scroller. I'm assuming that they got the idea from the positive feedback from the Bowser sections in Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, and we've got a Squiglet card. Just to quickly not double check, you get two different menu items. If you press 1 and 2 together, you get the quick menu, and of course if you press plus, you get the normal menu. And I'll just quickly show you the card that I picked up, if I can even find it. There it is. You get these little catch cards, which come up with a lovely little portrait of the enemy that it's got on it, obviously, and of course their vital statistics as well. Right, let's insert this house. What am I talking about? Let's go into this house. It's another good thing about using the Wii Remote. You can find hidden doors, or hidden anything else really. There we go. And inside we should find a prize. Our prize being an old dude with a giant moustache. And of course they're going to be playing on the whole moustache thing throughout the game. Anyone who's ever played this, and I think it was throughout on the Mario and Luigi games. I know it was during Partners in Time. So, in fact, they had the whole stash meter thing going on. 10,000 coins? You fucking kidding? I've only got 4. You're right, Tippy. You're absolutely right. Yeah, pornography, I'll bet. We're not asking for the world to be delivered to us. If we don't get this power, there will be no world. No. I've never said yes on that, because I've never had 10,000 coins. I suppose. I've only got 4 coins. You're not going to get much porn with that. Mario gains his first power-up. You know, I've never actually gone into this house with no coins before. Does it even work if you have no coins? You do lose HP if you stay in 3D mode for too long, but you only lose 1 health, so 1 HP, so if I quickly demonstrate, look. There we go. That's what I was just about to mention. You start to take damage, but you only take 1 HP, and then the meter just goes back to full again, so it's alright, really. Right, we'll just steal his, stuff, and we'll head out the door. Bye! Thanks for everything. Right, now we need to head back the way we came, because if you guys remember, there was a door that was completely surrounded by blocks. And there's that little squiggly. Oh, if you catch the, if you get a not a squiggly card, but if you get a catch card, is what they're called, and you attack the enemy that was on the catch card, you'll actually deal double damage to that enemy. I think it's double damage. It's either double damage or extra damage. However, and there's a Goomba. There's the Goomba. Right, before we do that, we need to go down one of these pipes, because one of these pipes leads to, obviously, an underground section. It's got a nice little secret down there. I think it's this one. There we go. I've got to admit, I'm not overly fond of the animation on Super Paper Mario of going up and down pipes. So I prefer the Paper Mario where they're actually just spinning into the pipe as opposed to being broken up into blocks. And if we press 3D in this section, we got ourselves a nice little neat row of coins. I always think it's best just to come to this pipe after you get the 3D power rather than coming into it before, because you've got to come down it again. Right, let's head to that door and continue our mission. Simple as that. Of course, the main the game itself is going to be yeah, thank you. It's going to surround itself. It's going to involve puzzles of this nature, going into 3D and what have you. And if I remember reading rightly in the reviews and what have you, this game wasn't particularly well received. Yeah, I don't think people really appreciate the radical departure from not a Goomba card from the RPG origins of the original Paper Mario games to a. I don't know if people thought the platform was bland or anything like that, but I can't imagine why people. There we go. Get some HP back. I can't imagine why people dislike this game, because I played this and I enjoyed it. I actually thought it was pretty neat. I was just about to ask what that noise was, and I just remembered it was the meter filling itself up. Now we've got ourselves a new power-up coming soon. Going to get rid of these two first. He died. How could he kill me? There we go. We'll just kick you off. Excuse me. Right. There is a daisy. Hi! Sorry. If we collect that. Happy flower, excuse me. It's raining coins. Hallelujah. It's raining coins. If we're not falling in pits, yay! Now, obviously, all the single coins are worth 1 coin, but occasionally you will get a large coin drop down, and I think, I've never really paid much attention, but I think that's worth 3 coins? I can't see any big coins. Is there any more coins coming down? No. Power usually lasts for about 10 seconds or so, right? Now, I'm not gonna, you know, be pretentious. I think that's the right word. I'm not gonna say, here's a giant pit. You can't jump over it normally. Oh, what are we gonna do? Because it blatantly tells you on the back of the fucking box how to do this puzzle. So I'm not even gonna bother doing all that, right? Let's just get a move on. Let's get going. Boink. Of course, as always, you get combo damage. Oh, of course, yes, you can do stylish moves. I forgot about that as well. That's a little bit easier to do on Super Paper Mario than it is on Paper Mario. All you need to do is just shake the Wii remote as you're in the air, just like that. It's a little difficult to. It sometimes can be difficult to pull off because I don't know what it is. I think it's down to a lack of response. What have I got in my items list? Not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, hang about. No, we're not up to that section yet. That's not what I want, but I'll just demonstrate it anyway, if I can get hold of it. There we go. Indeed, you're surrounded by little 8-bit Marios, and each one takes a hit in your stead. I like bouncing the mushrooms. And I don't know how many I've got left. But yeah, it's essentially like a temporary force field, so it's all good. I'm kind of always forget about that as well. And of course, this may be a platform, but it has RPG elements, and as you can clearly see, part of my HP went up by 5. This also applies to attack power. Oop. You can say, obviously, if you do these combos, you'll obviously get more points. More points equals more power. Let's actually take a quick look at our at my stats. That's not what I wanted. It's going to take me a little while to get readjusted to the controls again. Right, next level is 20,000 points, so we haven't got too long to go. Obviously, in traditional RPG sense, you know, the first few levels they're easy to acquire because they don't require too many points. But obviously, the later levels are going to get more tricky, with more points being needed. And we're now on the home stretch. Oh, PD Piranha Plant. Let's just avoid him easily. you can easily cheese the game with this. And a lot of people should be very familiar with this if they've played some of the recent Mario games. We're turning into Mega Mario, especially if you've played New Super Mario Brothers. And I love the little music on this. I love the way that Mario gets drawn out as well. He gets drawn out into his original 8-bit sprite. It's incredible. And now we're going to have for anything in front of us. Living, dead, living thing that's now turned into a block, which Mario is still ruthlessly killing. And there we are. And that is the end of Chapter 1-1. And that's been quite a long video actually, guys, so I think I'll end the part there. And so yeah, thanks for watching this new part of my new LP, and